the neurologist spoke around me. And she spoke to her associate, and she spoke to my husband. But it was, I guess that's why I understand the feeling of not being there. And because I'm rather assertive, I started asking direct questions, and we eventually gained a rapport. But I feel I almost had to be aggressive about it to be included, and now I am included. But it just seemed to be a natural thing that they wouldn't speak to me.
Because we have been married for over 30 years, a lot of the time I'm in a position where I have a good idea of what decision should be taken anyway. For example, if we go out to, let's say, a jazz bar or some music event and we're going to order some food, after 30 years, I pretty much know what she would eat or what she wouldn't eat. But I don't give her the menu anymore. And I don't say you have a choice of beef, chicken, turkey, pork. That's too much information. Really, I give her a choice of two things, chicken or pork, and then I wait for the answer, because that is as much as she can cope with at any one time.
My dad was, his history was an engineer. He was a civil engineer. So he was really interested in spreadsheets and logic and really thinking things through. So I found when it came to that difficult conversation about talking and planning for a move to a retirement home, initially from the home that he had lived in with my mom since they were married and that I'd grown up in, my sisters and I, a spreadsheet really helped. It talked through columns of the pros and the cons, and it helped me, I think, because it was going to be a difficult conversation, to refer to that. It helped him because that's the way he thought, very logically, and it helped us get through that initial conversation. Once that conversation happened, I found it then opened up opportunity to talk about a lot of different things.
We did have a discussion fairly early on, and at the time my wife understood that there'd be a time when I could no longer look after her at home.
I sit with my family and we discuss the stage that I'm at. We talk about things that bother me. We don't shun Alzheimer's. We don't pretend it's not there. It's there. So we talk about it being there.
Making things as simple as possible, not always just assuming what he would like. So asking him, maybe even starting with simple things like food choices, all the way to what he'd like to do when we got together.
I think to be able to sit down with someone who manages a nursing home, the family, to sit down and to discuss the different phases or wherever I'm at, and to talk about what my family would like to see, and then to have it implemented, because talking about it, you know, is not the whole story. And so that's my hope.